A poor old woodcutter said to his wife, "Listen, make some cornbread so I won't have to come home for lunch and I can work in the forest all day." But as soon as he went into the forest and started chopping wood, the son of a demon appeared out of nowhere, stole the bread from his bag, and ate it. Sitting in the underworld, the demon father saw everything and instantly became furious. He called his son and scolded him, saying, "Don't you know anything? Taking something without asking is stealing. Now go and as punishment serve the woodcutter by taking care of his walnuts for 3 years." But when the boy went to the old woodcutter and confessed everything, the old man wasn't angry at all. Instead, he comforted the boy. "It's all right, son. As long as your stomach is full, that's enough for me." Hearing this, the boy felt ashamed. When the woodcutter refused to let him work, the boy walked a short distance away and began casting magic. The old man had only been able to cut a single tree since morning, but the demon boy cleared the entire forest in an instant. He then gathered such a huge pile of small logs that even 20 oxen together wouldn't be able to pull it. He tossed the woodcutter onto the pile, picked up the old man and all the wood, and carried everything straight back to the house. There was so much wood that it met the needs of the entire village. The next day, the two went to work for the king. The king assigned them the job of cleaning grain. Normally, it took 100 people several months to finish that huge mound of grain. But the boy simply stomped his tiny feet on the ground a few times, and within moments the entire pile was cleaned. Not only that, he even sorted each type of grain into separate heaps. The king was delighted. He asked, "Tell me, what reward do you want?" The boy replied, "Just one large sack filled with wheat." The king laughed and said, "All right, come whenever you like and take it. No one will stop you." Hearing this, the boy ran home. He gathered all the old torn bed sheets and curtains from the woodcutter's house and spent a week sewing them into one gigantic sack. Then everyone helped him lift it and they took it to the palace. The king ordered his servants to fill the sack, but when the ministers saw the size of the sack, their eyes nearly popped out. The boy opened it and they began pouring grain inside, but the sack wasn't even half full before the grain supply ran out. Seeing this, the ministers rushed to the king and explained everything. The king said, "Oh well, a promise is a promise." He was sure no one could possibly lift such a massive sack, so he even ordered them to pour in the old wheat that had been stored for years. Still, the sack wasn't filled completely. The boy thought, "Whatever I've received is enough." He tied the sack tightly, lifted it onto his shoulder, and walked away as if it weighed nothing at all. On the third day, the two went to plow a landlord's field, so large that it normally required at least 100 people to plow it. But the boy had an idea. He went to the city market, caught 2 calves, and yoked them together as if they were 12 powerful oxen. Soon after, the boy stood in the middle of the field. He cast magic on the calves and the plow. Immediately, the calves began plowing as if rockets had been placed inside them. In no time, they plowed more land than 12 oxen could, astonishing all the farmers. The farmers told the landlord he should buy the calves, so the boy made a deal. "In exchange, I want 12 oxen and a basket full of gold." The landlord agreed. But when the farmers tried to make the calves work, they wouldn't move at all. Defeated, they told the landlord. The landlord summoned the boy and asked, "Why won't the calves move?" The boy grabbed the plow with one hand, fed the calves a little chaff with the other, and immediately the calves began working. The landlord had nothing left to say. 3 years passed without the boy even realizing it, and thanks to him, the old woodcutter now had piles of gold, grain, wood, and oxen.